So if you're watching this, you're probably about to embark on creating a leadership and talent development program, and you want it to be the very best it can be. So at Ivy House, we use a model called Lucid that helps us do that, helps us create those legacy programs. L is for laser focus. It's so easy to jump past this, but you have to be super clear on why you're doing this program and what strategic priority or imperative is it aligned to. So what kind of shift in performance and change is it going to deliver within the business? And what stakeholders are driving that shift, and who is going to take ownership for the outcomes and making that happen? Without that focus, when budget comes in question or people energy goes somewhere else, you're going to lose that commitment and that ownership you need from within the business to make your program a success. U is for unity. And effectively what we're talking about here is creating a team that are going to deliver the outcomes you're looking for. Now again, this is a stage that is really missed. And when I'm talking team, I'm talking stakeholder ownership, I'm talking delegates, I'm talking internal team, I'm talking the partner you choose to work with. You've got to understand what you're going to do when things go wrong, what's our purpose here, how are we going to measure success, how are we going to communicate, what are our roles and responsibilities. C is for change. Now this is, of course, our favourite topic at Ivy House. We have a key belief that organisational change only happens through behavioural change. So if you're going to create organisational shifts, you need people to show up tomorrow and choose a different behaviour, having learned something new about themselves or the organisation or their team. That is the only thing that's going to give you the change you want to create. So you again have to be super clear on that change and on how you're going to achieve it. Because I've got to tell you, giving people a whole list of skills and putting them through, how to think strategically and how to be innovative and how to coach, that is not necessarily going to give you the change you need. So I is for integration. So often leadership and talent development programs sit over here on the side of an organisation, and they're all beautiful and we go off to nice hotels and that's fantastic. But if you don't integrate that learning, and I mean from day one, back into the organisation, so people are truly aligned to the goals, the ambitions, the strategy of the business, they understand their role, they understand the expectations of them, they understand the change they have to make to drive this change within the business, then you're not going to get what you want. The final letter, D, is for depth. The only way you're going to create this level of change is by going deep. Now, we all know this on a personal level, right? We only change because we want to change. So how do we get people to want to change? And this again is a myriad of things. How do we engage them? How do we invite them onto the program? What's the stakeholder involvement? How do we get expertise in the business? What's the architecture? And what's the thread, the golden thread of behavioral change, understanding the principles of personal change that have to run through your program? That means you need coaches and facilitators that are capable and able to teach and hold the space for people to do their own learning. So that's Lucid. Laser focus, unity, change, integration, and depth.